The heartbeat of the United States.
The pulse of America.
Things my grandmother says on the daily.
Southern words. I'll get all these right.
Tarnation.
Yonder.
Yonder.
Britches.
Britches. Oh, my.
That's my favorite one.
Holler.
Whippersnapper.
Wash rag.
Wash rag.
Washing machine.
Yeller.
Grit. Tough. Manly.
Y'all.
Y'all. Yins.
Yuns.
Youngins. Y'all.
Y'all. But people don't really say y'all that much.
I exclusively use y'all. It's always y'all, even to customers at work. How y'all doing?
And they really don't like emphasize it like you see some people do when they're like faking
Making
the
fun
whole
of us.
hillbilly thing.
Yeah.
Well, see, y'all. You all.
I kind of usually like lean toward use guys.
I heard that like some certain like Southern words were influenced by like William Shakespeare.
He did like to abbreviate his words.
Yeah.
We like to abbreviate our words.
Yeah, so
That makes sense.
They say Appalachian accents are like closer to Old English than the current British accent.
I mean, it's closer to Cockney than anything.
We have the oldest dialect because it's been stuck in the mountains for so long.
A fishbowl.
Yeah.
Piddling?
Piddling.
Piddling.
Piddling. Yeah.
Yeah, piddling.
I like piddling. You piddle through stuff.
Means you're fooling around. You're doing something aimlessly almost.
Doing something without doing something. You're just kind of piddling, you know.
Just keeping busy.
Messing around.
Yeah, just piddling
wasting
around.
time.
You're wasting time.
Yeah.
But what you doing? Just piddling around the house.
Piddling.
Yeah, maybe
piddling.
tidying up or straightening.
Killing time.
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing else better to do than just to go piddle through stuff. You're gonna piddle through this chest right here. You're gonna piddle through that drawer right there just 'cause you bored.
just like Papa goes outside and he piddles on the tractor or something, you know. He's not really expecting anything to happen, but he's just, you know,
Yeah,
wasting some
Grandpa.
time.
He's out there piddling in the garage. There you go.
Yeah.
He's out there.
just wasting time, occupying yourself.
But piddling is something my grandmother says. Like anytime I call her on the phone, like, what are you doing? She's like, just piddling around the house.
Buggy, that's a buggy. Shopping cart.
Buggy, it's a shopping cart.
Shopping cart.
As in like a grocery buggy.
My wife is from Cincinnati, and she hates me because she calls it a buggy now because she's lived down here so long.
Shopping cart.
Yeah, shopping cart. I don't call it a buggy. Oh wait, yeah, I do.
That's what she does to me on a daily basis. Bugs me.
I just call it a cart.
Yeah.
I don't really call it a buggy.
I call them shopping carts. I don't know that I really know a lot of people who call them buggies.
I call it a
Plenty of
buggy.
people probably do. You call it a buggy?
Yeah.
I, as a child, always called it a buggy.
I think of a horse when I think of a buggy.
Everyone down here calls it
Yeah.
a buggy. I didn't know I didn't know there were places that didn't call it buggy until I met my wife.
No, it's a shopping cart. I'm not sure what other people like in the north call it. I think they call it a cart.
Some people call it carriage.
Yeah.
Or chariot.
Chariot.
Well, they also used to call like the brown paper bags at the grocery
Paper
store
poke.
poke, isn't it?
My grandma calls a bag a poke.
You
Yeah.
know why? Because if you're not careful when you reach into it, you poke a hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poke.
So she went to the grocery store and asked this little boy up there putting her groceries away to put them all in pokes. And he said, he said, what? And she said, give me a poke. I was like, oh Lord.
So I mean, buggy and a poke
Yeah.
go together.
Yeah.
I thought everybody said it.
I thought everybody said buggy.
Oh, it also reminds me of them like the Piggly Wiggly ones. They're like stitched straight up. And you'd have to have it onto the handle and like lean it forward. Remember them?
And I still don't get why people don't call it buggy everywhere because it's so fun to say.
Holler. Holler at your boy.
Holler.
Holler.
That is
Holler
either
back.
yelling, like I would holler at my kids
Oh,
to come
I didn't even think about holler like that.
to come.
What
into
you
the-
hollering about?
Yeah,
Quiet
what you-
down.
Or
The Appalachian iteration of hollow.
Up in the holler, buddy. We don't call them hollows around here. They're hollers.
Because we don't pronounce OWs, we pronounce them ER. Winder.
I can't think
Think
of
of
any
any
other
other-
words.
those are the ones I got.
OW.
A street that you pretty much is a dead end.
Like an overgrown area, mountains like on each
Yeah,
side.
in between two mountains,
Yeah, people back in a hole.
right up in the holler. Yeah.
It's a 1-lane road. Tiny. Your car can barely fit on it.
Basically like a little valley that goes back into the mountains and
Yep.
stuff like that.
I was
That's
raised in a
That's a
holler.
dual meaning.
Well, it is. It's true. But my holler, I had the coolest name, and it used to all the sign, the 911 sign used to always get stolen, and they'd have to put it like 2 or 3 poles high because it was called Copperhead Road.
Where you from? Oh, I'm from Holler, right up there, right up yonder.
Here's the real question, because you're saying you lived in a holler. Was it gravel or not gravel?
No, it was blacktop.
That's not a holler. That's
It is
not
a holler. It's
not a
blacktop.
holler.
Holler has a mouth, and it has a head.
Yeah, that's how you holler. Hey, what you doing? That's hollering. You have
Holler
to
has
have
a mouth and a head.
and a head to holler at somebody.
That's
Holler
true.
from one end of the holler.
That makes sense.
Whenever you're describing where you live in the holler, like your house,
Well,
you'd either lived at the mouth of the holler or you lived at the head of the holler.
Holler at your boy.
Britches!
That's your pants.
That's right here, boys.
At your pants.
Get your britches on. We're going to the store.
Get your britches on,
Put
yeah.
on your breeches.
Grab that buggy over there. Holler at your dad. Tell him to quit piddling around out there and get in here.
If you don't put on your breeches, I'm gonna whoop your butt. I used to hear that from my mom a lot. So yeah.
Got a problem keeping your britches on?
I do.
I love it. I love saying britches. It's fun to say.
Pull your breeches up. Pull your breeches up. That's what I want to go do up behind everybody else. And just jack them right on up. You usually have to jack them up to your belly button. That's what mamas all do. I'm doing the motion.
I know. We should probably clarify that. She's throwing extra words at you.
It's true, though. That's what it is.
And britches is still my favorite
Britches
word of
is
all time.
I feel like britches should be like a universal term for pants, because like pants just.
Commode,
That's
it's the
your
toilet.
pooper.
Oh, that's a toilet, yeah.
What's the potty? That's a toilet. The John, the loo, the crapper.
It's a pooper.
That's where you go take a
Are there
dump.
places that don't call it commode?
I didn't know that was a southern word.
I don't know that I use that one very much, to be honest. But I mean, I know what it is. Commode toilet.
Yeah.
I'm going to go on Lowe's.com and type in Commode just to see what happens. I better see some toilets.
You stopped up the commode.
Yeah, I heard that a lot.
Yeah.
Did you know that also a sink, like your kitchen sink, they used to call it a zinc?
Yeah, with a Z.
The one thing I realized a while back that I didn't know was like strictly this area was yard sale. Because I always got super mad that I couldn't find yard sale signs. Everything was garage sale.
Why are you selling your yard, bro?
I think, like you said, with a lot of the words, not even realizing that they were considered, Southern, or that we, are the only ones who kind of use them.
I think they're the best words.
The best words, the best language, South, heartbeat of America.
A lot of these southern words are fun. Piddling.
Piddling,
Like, how
yeah.
fun is piddling to say?
I mean,
All of them.
I say holler every single day.
Y'all come back now, you hear? By liking and subscribing.
Do it.
Do it. Holler back at us by hitting that like button.